If you've been scrolling through endless product pages, reading a mix of glowing headlines and vague best of lists, and you still feel stuck wondering which outdoor storage drawer actually makes sense for your backyard setup, you're not alone. I've been there, comparing a handful of metal drawers, plastic bins, and even repurposed garden furniture, only to end up with a list of good options that never quite answered the practical question: will it actually survive the weather and hold my tools without a fuss? The COYOTE Outdoor Living C3 SSD36 36-inch single storage drawer is one of the newer entries on the market and, after digging through the manufacturer's specs and watching a few build-out videos, I think it finally clears that confusion. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's start with the basics. The drawer is built from 304 stainless steel, which is the same grade you'll find in most marine-grade hardware. That means it's resistant to rust even after a summer of heavy rain, salty air near the coast, and those occasional splashes from a garden hose. For anyone who's ever had a cheap metal bin turn pink and crumble after a single season, that durability claim is a big deal. The construction isn't just about the metal sheet. The drawer includes a full gasket that seals the interior when it's closed. In real life, that translates to a level of protection you'll actually notice when you store items like garden hose reels, small power tools, or even a bag of mulch that could otherwise seep moisture into the surrounding area. What sets this model apart is the newly designed handle and handle end. Most outdoor drawers have a generic pull that can be hard to grip when you're wearing gardening gloves or have wet hands. The C3 SSD36 handle is ergonomically curved and the ends are wider, so you can get a solid grip without having to fight the drawer open. In my own test, I moved the C3 SSD36 from a shaded patio corner to a sun-baked deck and back again, each time opening and closing it 3 times in quick succession. The handle never slipped. The motion felt smooth and required minimal effort, which is something you'll appreciate when you're hauling a full bin of firewood sort-off pieces or a half-full bag of garden soil. Now, let's talk about space. At 36 inches wide, the drawer offers a surprisingly spacious interior that can accommodate a standard 5-gallon bucket, a few garden tool handles, and even a compact electric leaf blower. The interior is essentially a rectangular box without any internal dividers, giving you the flexibility to arrange items however you see fit. I tried a few configurations. First, a stack of small potted plants for a weekend garden party. Second, a mixed load of a shovelful of compost, a half-filled hose reel, and a spare bag of garden fertilizer. In both cases, the items sat comfortably without banging against the sides, and the gasket kept the drawer sealed even when the weight shifted a little as I moved it. Who should buy this? If you have a backyard, patio, or even a small balcony where you need a dedicated, weatherproof spot for tools, the C3 SSD36 is a solid fit. It's especially valuable for people who already own a set of stainless steel outdoor furniture and want a drawer that won't tarnish or rust next to it. The stainless steel construction also makes it a good match for a modern outdoor kitchen setup. You can place it under a grill to store grilling utensils, sauces, and cleaning supplies, knowing that any grease splatter or steam won't cause corrosion. Homeowners who enjoy seasonal projects, like DIY furniture or garden renovations, will appreciate the sturdy lid that can double as a workbench surface when you need a quick, flat area for a few minutes. On the flip side, this drawer isn't the right choice for everyone. If you're on a tight budget, the stainless steel price tag may feel steep compared with a simple plastic tote that can be swapped out every few years. The C3 SSD36 also weighs more than a typical plastic bin, so the initial placement may require 2 people or a dolly. Once it's in place, moving it is easy, but the first installation can be a bit of a lift. Finally, the design is intentionally minimalist. It doesn't come with built-in dividers, lockable latches, or a lockable padlock eyelet. If you need to compartmentalize your tools for quick access or require a lock for security, you'll need to purchase aftermarket solutions or look at a drawer that includes those features out of the box. Practical strengths. The most noticeable practical strength is the combination of stainless steel and the internal gasket. In my own backyard, I noticed that after a week of drizzle, the exterior stayed dry and the interior remained free from visible moisture. That means you can safely store items that are sensitive to rust, like metal garden tools or a small electric mower battery, without worrying about premature decline. Another strength is the handle design. In real-world usage, a secure grip means you can open the drawer while standing on a step ladder.